He has no idea of the success which awaits him there. Jimmy Stewart, Rosalind Russell, Guy with a Grin, the SuperStation Morning Movie. This movie is brought to you in part by Chips Ahoy Chocolate Chip Cookies from Nabisco. Bite a Chips Ahoy. Bet you bite a chip. And by the comedy hit of the year, the new Leave It to Beaver, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Sundays and 6:05 p.m. Eastern Mondays on SuperStation WTBS.
We are the sunshine of your life, Minute Maid. That's why we'll always be around.
We are the taste that starts your day, Minute Maid.
If you thought there was more to Minute Maid than great taste, well, you were right. There's more vitamin C than most other chilled orange juices.
Minute Maid. Minute Maid. We are the sunshine of your life.
Hey, Alan, here's a new striped Chips Ahoy cookie. Bet you bite a stripe of fudge.
No way I bite a stripe.
Oh, yeah?
I can still handle it. Difficult, but not impossible.
One more stripe coming up.
Now that's sneaky.
Original, chewy, and now new striped Chips Ahoy. 6 fudge stripes on the front, and 1 tremendous stripe on the back.
Guess I bit a stripe. I was so nervous when my sister-in-law brought her new baby over. So I cleaned with Pine Sol liquid. It disinfects and deodorizes. People can always tell when you've cleaned with Pine Sol.
Pine Sol shows you really care about clean.
Fry with all-natural Wesson Vegetable Oil, and what do you know?
You're frying right.
Wesson's 100% all-natural,
Crispy and light. You're frying right.
with no additives. Not every oil is all-natural, but Wesson sure is.
So go ahead, take a bite. You know.
Wesson Vegetable Oil, one of 3 all-natural oils from Wesson.
You're frying right.
Look for free packages of Good Seasoned Salad Dressing Mix on Wesson Oil in your store now.
Presenting Peter Pan. I went to the theater and who did I see? Peter Pan, peanut butter. I almost find people like that peanutty tree. Peter Pan, peanut butter. Against my will, I must confess that even I'm hooked on the great taste of Peter Pan. Eat some peanut butter anytime you can, only if it's Peter Pan.
I take full responsibility for my own actions and for those of my administration.
CNN delivers continuous live coverage of the entire Joint Committee hearings on the Iran-Contra affair, beginning Tuesday at 10 Eastern.
The SuperStation paves the way for superstars and superplays.
The Montreal Expos will the return of Tim Raines power the Expos to the penthouse of the National League East. The Never Say Die Atlanta Braves aim to keep them down. Braves baseball, live on the SuperStation.
Super Sports on the SuperStation.
Braves versus Expos, 7:35 Eastern tonight.
We now return to Guy with a Grin, starring Jimmy Stewart.
I'm sorry I'm late.
If the reviews are good, don't ever wake me up.
From the Headline News Network, this is Newswatch.
Once again, congressional investigators will be asking lots of questions about the Iran arms sale, Swiss bank accounts, distribution of profits, and the Contra connection. The probe goes public beginning tomorrow, and according to the chairman of the Senate Select Committee, Hawaii Democrat Daniel Inouye, lawmakers expect to find out that President Reagan knew more than he's admitted about fundraising for the Contras. The president maintains he thought meetings with contributors were held to thank them for funding television commercials to lobby Congress for Contra aid. Last week, fundraiser Carl Channel admitted using a tax-exempt foundation to buy weapons for the rebels. The Miami Herald says it will not retract its story. The Democratic presidential hopeful Gary Hart spent the weekend in his Washington home with a young Florida woman while his wife was in Denver. Hart has denied any impropriety, and his campaign manager accused the paper of engaging in character assassination. A spokesman for the Herald cited persistent rumors since 1984 of Hart's womanizing. Available for public scrutiny today for the first time, about 250,000 pages of former President Richard Nixon's papers relating to the Watergate scandal. Files from ex-presidential advisor John Ehrlichman and one-time counsel John Dean are said to be included. For Newswatch, I'm David Hull. And now this.
I've practiced for this day since I was 10, the semifinal center court. It's a special day.
Days like this have to be perfect. Trust them to Tampax, the protection more women choose over any other tampon or pad.
It's a special day. It's a special day. Trust it to Tampax.
Original Tampax tampons and pedal soft plastic applicator. Protection you can trust.
For the Headline News Network 24 hours a day, call your cable operator.
Only Bacos give your salads that bacony Bacos crunch.
You'd think, since the people from Jello got a really famous person to introduce their new fruit and cream bars, they'd at least show the famous person's face. But new Jello fruit and cream bars look so good with all of those swirls of fresh fruit and whirls of sweet cream that the people from Jello said, just show them the fruit and cream bars. And if the famous guy shows up at the end, that'll do it. New Jello fruit and cream bars. Real fruit and cream, only cooler.
Cocaine, crack, angel dust.
Your Eckerd pharmacist knows the dangers of drug abuse and wants your family to avoid them. So to help you tell your children about drugs, Eckerd started a program called Teach Your Children Well. For a free booklet, ask your Eckerd pharmacist or write TEACH, Box 4689, Clearwater, Florida, 33518. To an Eckerd pharmacist, nothing's more important than your health.
This world takes a little growing into, and 10 million kids are getting all the vitamins they need to help them grow with Flintstones.
We are Flintstones kids. 10 million strong and growing. We are Flintstones kids. 10 million strong and growing. We are Flintstones kids. 10 million strong.
Flintstones, America's favorite.
And growing.
To her, weekday mornings were just waxy yellow buildup until she discovered romance on the SuperStation Morning Movie.
And tomorrow, Paul Newman and Elizabeth Taylor in a steamy tale of Southern passion. Cat on a hot tin roof. 10:05 on the SuperStation Morning Movie tomorrow. We now return to Guy with a Grin, starring Jimmy Stewart.
Sometimes the most important thing you can wear is Maxithins. A new soft top sheet absorbs faster than ever before. Get full protection in a thin pad. Maxithins. It may be the most important thing you wear.
Hello, I'm Dick Van Dyke. If you're over 65, I'd like to talk to you for a moment about Medicare. If you've been in the hospital recently, you may have been shocked to learn that Medicare doesn't come close to paying all your medical bills. In fact, the deductible, and that's the part you have to pay, has shot up to over $500 for 1987, and that's for 1 day in the hospital. And all of the hospital co-payments went up, too. To help protect yourself today, you probably know that you need a good Medicare supplement plan. But choosing one is kind of tough, because they all look pretty much alike. But not anymore. Medcare 65 from National Benefit Life is different from all the rest in two very important ways. First, filing claims has never been easier. That's because when you have a claim, just call the toll-free number on your service card, and National Benefit will take care of the rest. No confusing forms, no delays in getting this, a benefit check sent directly to you. And listen to this. Medcare 65 gives you something else none of the rest do. 6 full months of skilled nursing coverage at absolutely no cost to you. Now, that's good news if you've got to spend time recovering from a hospital stay. And what's more, your acceptance is guaranteed. In fact, no one over 65 can be turned down for any reason. Don't miss out on this valuable opportunity. Pick up the phone right now and call for this free information kit. Tells you all about the plan. Comes in the mail, so no agent will visit you now or ever. What could be easier?
To get your free information kit that Dick Van Dyke spoke of, call toll-free 1-800-537-3200. The information is free, and so is the call. That number again is 1-800-537-3200. Operators are standing by, so call now, 1-800-537-3200.
Fruit Newton sadly announces, yes, we have no banana. We have no banana today. Real apple, blueberry, strawberry, blue cherry. Of course we have big hooray, but yes, we have no banana.
Newton's, a bunch of real fruit cookies with a bunch of fruits to choose from. But sorry.
We have no banana today. Nabisco.
Today on the new Leave It to Beaver, have the Haskell Hassles finally pushed the Cleavers too far?
This house is off limits to the Haskells. For good.
It's a Haskell-Cleaver feud on the new Leave It to Beaver. 6:05 Eastern on the SuperStation today. Tonight, there's a reason not to mess with James Cagney.
I fight dirty.
Tribute to a bad man. 10:05 Eastern on the SuperStation tonight.
We now return to Guy with a Grin, starring Jimmy Stewart.
Medicare. You know, for people over 65, it's one of the best things the United States government's ever done for us. But today, Medicare doesn't even come close to paying your hospital bills. And here's a real shocker. Your deductible, that's the part you have to pay out of your own pocket, just shot up to over $500 for 1987. And all the hospital co-payments just went up, too. Hold it, there is a bright side to all this. It's an affordable Medicare supplement called Medcare 65. And it helps you pay the hospital bills that Medicare doesn't. Let me show you what I mean. If you're hospitalized, you have to pay over $500 before Medicare pays you even a single penny. Stay 90 days, and you pay almost $4,000 more. Stay 60 more days, and you have to pay over $15,000 in additional costs. Altogether, you're looking at more than $20,000 out of your own pocket for 150 days in a hospital. But not with Medcare 65. It pays you every dollar of these costs. In fact, it keeps on paying for a full year after Medicare stops. And filing claims is easy. When you have a claim, just call the number on your service card, and National Benefit takes care of all the rest. No confusing forms, and no delays in getting this. Your benefit check sent straight to you. That makes Medcare 65 the best Medicare supplement I know of. Call now for this information kit. It's free, just comes in the mail. Read it, and you'll see why I recommend this plan. Medcare 65. I bought it myself.
To get your free information kit that Brian Keith spoke of, call toll-free 1-800-635-3300. That's toll-free 1-800-635-3300. Call now. The information is free, and so is the call. That number again is 1-800-635-3300. Operators are standing by, so call now. 1-800-635-3300.
The SuperStation's April Fool's salute to the Three Stooges' greatest hits was a great hit. In fact, Tom and Jerry have invited all their Stooge pals back for an extra special week of... You'll see...
Larry, Arrilay. Mo, Ome. Curly, Curlicue.
And Shell. It's a painfully funny week planned when Tom and Jerry celebrate their friends, the Three Stooges. 6:30 a.m. Eastern and 3:05 p.m. on the SuperStation this week. Guy with a Grin will return. Tonight, play ball with America's team, the Atlanta Braves, as they go against the Montreal Expos. 7:35 Eastern tonight.
Ever since Mom and Dad found out that Donald Duck is 100% pure orange juice, they've been acting kind of funny.
Donald Duck, for the 100% pure kid in you. Now in the easy open microwavable juice block.
Hey, where's Chuck?
Why do you sit here, J.C.?
Excuse me.
Aren't you glad you used dials?
To the airport. Let's go. Can we open a window here?
Don't you wish everybody did?
Driver, do you have a handle for this window? Boy, that album.
How about some popcorn, Belle?
Good idea.
Willie, Mark, listen up. Since you guys moved to Monday, I came up with some great pranks we could pull off together.
Now, just a minute.
Talking to the TV, Mom?
Put a sock in it, Dave. Your mother's trying to give me a piece of her mind. And I love how she looks when she's angry.
Now it's Alf and Valerie. Monday nights on NBC.
All right.
Once more, from the beginning this time.
Okay, I used to watch daytime soaps and game shows until one day I watched Perry Mason.
What time was that?
12:05 Eastern. I'll always remember that.
Could you explain that, please?
Well, now I'm hooked. I have to have that mental stimulation during the day. And if it's a crime, so be it. Prosecute me, but don't take away my right to think while I watch TV.
Perry Mason on the SuperStation today.
All charges against the defendant are dismissed.
Give it the gun. We're riding to the rescue.
Guy with a Grin will return. Today, it's murder and mystery in another episode of America's favorite lawyer, Perry Mason, 12:05 Eastern today.
Presenting Peter Pan. I went to the theater and who did I see? Peter Pan, peanut butter. I almost find people like that peanutty tree. Peter Pan, peanut butter.
Against my will, I must confess that even I'm hooked on the great taste of Peter Pan.
Eat some peanut butter anytime you can. Only if it's Peter Pan.
When choosing a calcium supplement, make sure you get all the Caltrate advantages. Caltrate contains more calcium than Oscal, and it's not made from oyster shell. Caltrate has the calcium doctors recommend most. Posture does not. Just one Caltrate equals the calcium in 3 tums without the sugar. And Caltrate dissolves fast for easy absorption. Many cheaper imitations do not. Look for Caltrate's patented milk bottle symbol of quality. Get the Caltrate advantages to help keep bone healthy.
Got a fresher taste just made for you. It's the freshest ever Baby Ruth. Fudge and caramel, lots of peanuts too. Chocolatey, delicious, you'll love each bloody shoe. It's the most delicious ever. Got a fresher taste just made for you. Love this song.
Sometimes the most important thing you can wear is Maxithins. A new soft top sheet absorbs faster than ever before. Get full protection in a thin pad. Maxithins. It may be the most important thing you wear.
Guy with a Grin will return. Tonight, play ball with America's team, the Atlanta Braves, as they go against the Montreal Expos. 7:35 Eastern tonight.
Best part about running is stopping. But I do it because it makes me feel good. And it works.
Same thing goes for my antiperspirant.
I use Real because nothing works like it. It feels good. Imagine an antiperspirant that feels good going on. It's soft, smooth, and dry right away. Not like roll-ons. Real feels good and it works. Just like running.
Real feels as good as it works. Real antiperspirant.
By Menon.
Why you should eat new, thicker, creamier Yoplait, the yogurt of France.
You know, eating this new Yoplait gives you this sense of Frenchness, this sense of goodness and wholesomeness, this universal sense of a higher yogurt consciousness. Anyway, I think it tastes a lot better than the other yogurts.
New, thicker, creamier Yoplait. Taste how good yogurt can be.
You should try it, because I said so.
Wednesday night, SuperStation WTBS brings you a special color presentation, Dark Victory. Dramatically colorized through state-of-the-art technology. Share a brave woman's struggle with tragic illness. A bold human drama now bolder than ever in color. Betty Davis, Humphrey Bogart, Ronald Reagan. A special color presentation. Dark Victory. 10:45 Eastern on the SuperStation Wednesday night.
Stay with the SuperStation. Next, get set for another courtroom classic from the one and only Perry Mason on the SuperStation next.
No added sugar.
No bubbles.
No crystals.
No preservatives.
New Minute Maid Light and Juicy doesn't have a lot of things.
No artificial flavors.
No funny colors.
No problem.
What it does have are 4 delicious low-calorie fruit flavors and the goodness of real juice.
No kidding.
New Light and Juicy with NutraSweet from Minute Maid.
The sunshine of your life. Kool-Aid stands for lots of great taste and a whole lot more. Kool-Aid stands for smiles you make. Good times are what it's for. And as long as there are moms and kids, Kool-Aid stands for evermore. Kool-Aid stands for lots of great taste.
With vitamin C and a great price.
Kool-Aid stands for lots of great taste and a whole lot more.
Hi, I'm Jim Martindale, and I'd like to introduce you to the Garden Weasel. It's a revolutionary 5-in-1 tool that makes gardening fun and easy. The Garden Weasel's 3 rotary blades mesh with a scissor action to break up topsoil. They uproot young weeds before they get a start, that mixes the weeds and leaves into the soil, and that's a mulch, and that's beneficial to your garden. The Weasel cultivates to a uniform 2-inch depth, protecting your plant's roots. Remove the center blade for cultivating around seedling rows and young bedding plants and vegetables. Use 1 blade for those hard-to-reach areas. Insert the short handle, and the Weasel is perfect for plant boxes and greenhouses. The Garden Weasel is made of a rust-free alloy that's virtually self-cleaning. Simply hose it off and allow it to dry. If you have a friend that's into gardening like I am, the Garden Weasel makes a perfect gift. Look for this display.
The Garden Weasel is now available at participating Ace, True Value, Service Star, Coast to Coast, Hardware Hank, and our own stores. Makes a great gift.
I can't believe it. This is it. My first day in court.
It's a special day. Days like this have to be perfect. Trust them to Tampax, the protection more women choose over any other tampon or pad.
It's a special day. It's a special day. Trust it to Tampax.
Original Tampax tampons and Pedal Soft plastic applicator. Protection you can trust.
Who helps Diane Carroll stay this glamorous?
Ben Kahn, Nolan Miller, Cartier, and Salé 10.
The Salé 10 2-bottle nail strengthening system. In just 10 short days, Salé 10 makes nails stronger.
And when my nails are stronger, they grow longer and more beautiful. Because no matter what I'm wearing, I always feel more glamorous with beautiful nails.
Salé 10 nail strengthening system and no chip.
Tonight, on National Geographic, Catherine Destabel is facing an enormous challenge. She has poise under pressure and can withstand hard knocks. Her experience is strictly hands-on. But this time, is she in over her head? Find out on Explorer. 9:05 Pacific, 12:05 Eastern on the SuperStation tonight.
Now, honey, you've worked hard enough. It's Mother's Day. Relax.
Well, they'll be here any time, and I just don't feel ready. I wonder if I have enough cookies. It's been such a long time since we've seen them. Can't you put your new shirt on, honey?
I already did.
Do I look all right? Hi, Mom. Oh, happy first Mother's Day.
The makers of Minute Maid Orange Juice salute the people who make the effort to make Mother's Day special.
We are the sunshine of your life, Minute Maid. That's why we'll always be around.
We are the taste that starts your day, Minute Maid.
If you thought there was more to Minute Maid than great taste, well, you were right. There's more vitamin C than most other chilled orange juices.
Minute Maid. We are the sunshine of your life.
I can't believe it. This is it. My first day in court.
It's a special day.
Days like this have to be perfect. Trust them to Tampax, the protection more women choose over any other tampon or pad.
It's a special day. It's a special day. Trust it to Tampax.
Original Tampax tampons and pedal soft plastic applicator. Protection you can trust.
Flying somewhere? Call 1-800-BEST-BET and get a room in a Best Western near almost any airport in North America. Best Western is the largest lodging chain in America, Canada, the world. Your best bet everywhere. Call 1-800-BEST-BET.
I can't believe it. In just 1 week, I lost enough weight to actually see the difference.
SlimFast is making a pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
I used SlimFast for breakfast and lunch. It was delicious. And in just 1 week, I lost weight.
The SlimFast plan can live up to its pledge because each shake is a nutritious, low-calorie meal.
My husband didn't think I could lose the weight.
Boy, was I wrong. The SlimFast pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight. Also try delicious SlimFast nutrition bars.
Is your breath a little strong? A little embarrassing? Are you tired of avoiding the problem? Then have a Milk-Bone dog biscuit. Every delicious crunch of Milk-Bone helps scrape away plaque and food particles that can lead to bad breath. In fact, no other leading dog biscuit gets your teeth naturally cleaner and whiter or your breath fresher. Get Milk-Bone dog biscuits because naturally every dog wants fresher breath.
Milk is strong. I was so nervous when my sister-in-law brought her new baby over. So I cleaned with Pine Sol liquid. It disinfects and deodorizes. People can always tell when you've cleaned with Pine Sol.
Pine Sol shows you really care about clean.
We hope you've enjoyed Guy with a Grin. Tomorrow, it's Elizabeth Taylor and Paul Newman in the steamy Tennessee Williams classic, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. 10:05 Eastern on the SuperStation tomorrow morning.